Mac11. BHQ Records. 888 Films. Produced by Sammy Heat. Featuring Titoez. Titoez. I'm gonna presume that's how you pronounce my man's name. Changes. Let's go.
I grew up as a young and trying to make it to the top. Always kicked it with the older boys searching on the block. Started off as a juvenile.
This is gonna be another one of them ones, isn't it? Like, it's all good vibes. This is what I grew up doing, but I'm not about it no more. Let's allow the thing. I'm already getting those kind of vibes just from the way that this instrumental was laid out.
Young and trying to make it to the top. Always kicked it with the older boys searching on the block. Started off as a juvenile running the muck. Witnessed the OGs always in and out of luck. Cause I had to get paid like I did it real tough. At the time crime was my source of income. 14 I jumped in the game, had me pushing butt. Then I ballied up, pumped up my first arm rock. I was raised in a 21 ever since young. Caught my first case as a kid.
This seems to be a trend recently with some of these islanders, man. They're coming with this 90s shit. I'm all for it. Why not, man? Why not?
Family swear that's the last one. Gotta be a father figure to my daughter and my sons. Coming at the sums of the inner west. I never had much. Always out kicked it with the bad bunch. It's 2020 now. I got a clear vision. Gotta be legit and stay distant from the system. So let them listen. Now I'ma do me.
By the way, the 2020 vision bar. I can't lie. When a man was about maybe 14. How old was I when I was 14? I just realized what I just said out loud. How old was I when I was 14? I'm trying to think what year. Either way, my head's spun. I'm 21 now. That's all you need to know. My brain can't do the mathematics right now. I already thought of the 2020 bar. I thought of 2 bars. The 2020 vision bar and 2020 cricket. I already thought of these bars ages ago, and then it got to late 2019 and I started hearing them already. It's like, shit, can't use them. I've been preeing up this bar for years. Can't use it because everyone's used it. That's another example there of it.
Keep grinding all day, cuz hustle, pay the bills, put food on the plate. Was caught up with the law, gives a fuck what you say. Trying to make it at the guard, I show my kids the right way. I was brought up in the church, always count your blessings. Never learnt my lesson, ended in the prison system. So tell me what's the point of this beef? Every day another brother getting locked off the streets. The right way. I was brought up in the church, always count your blessings. Never learnt my lesson, ended in the prison system. So tell me what's the point of this beef? Every day another brother getting locked off the streets.
What's the point of this beef? What's the point in beefing? If just another one of our brothers are gonna just get locked up, what's the point in us killing each other? You know, you hear a conversation a lot about black on black crime. Fuck, like just brother on brother crime, innit? Just like, why the fuck we doing this to ourselves, man? I hear that message.
They wanna see us on TV. Coppers looking at us funny like we're ET. Making money right for the fams. 3Gs weekly, brother, we never stop round these streets. My adversaries wanna see us on TV. Coppers looking at us funny like we're ET. Making money right for the fams. 3Gs weekly, brother, we never stop round
now I'm on a mission in this music industry. Got my day one striving and depending on me. See, back then it was H running the mark on police, but now I'm older, got my own little kids I gotta feed. Still down there, always kicking and just get it on. It's Mac11 the dawn, I'm from the 21. Got me caught up in the system trying to make it out. These cops always on my back, I gotta change routes. Guess these youngins still trying to get it figured out. Nowadays,
it's real basic. I mean, look, if you're here for bars, like, you ain't getting them here. Like, if you're coming here for crazy delivery or anything like that, like, that's not what your man here is looking to deliver. Mac11 here is trying to deliver a message. And I guess the more simple you lay that out, the easier it is to digest. As in, a track like this doesn't take the most advanced of minds to take that in, and that's not a bad thing. You could argue that that's a good thing. Like, if I was to show this I sound like I'm criticizing it here, but I mean this in a good way. Like, if you was to show this to a 10-year-old, for example, like, they could truly be able to understand the message behind it. Maybe not 100%, not fully, because I feel like there's only certain shit that you just understand with life experience, but I'm sure that if you was to show this to someone young, they'd be able to digest that. And I mean that in a positive way. Like, there's positive messages in, like, a Jay-Z track, for example, especially if you look at his content on, like, his most recent album 444. not including the J Electronica team. And there's positive messages within that, but a 10-year-old's not going to get that. You know, it's just too advanced in that regard. But this is something that, whether you are in your 40s, let's say, or if you're someone who's a young teen, this is definitely a message that's quite universal to understand. So I don't mean to criticize this and say, oh, this is a bad track because it's simple, because it's not like that. If he was going for wordplay, then that would be a criticism. But I feel I'm trying to say this in a positive way of, yeah, being able to put your message across that's easy to understand. I hope that he doesn't take that the wrong way. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. Shut up, Chaz.
They wanna be what they ain't about until the day they get locked in their prison cell. Hey, young brother, do your thing, just don't slip and tell. Cause I ain't here trying to brag at how I did time. I'm just trying to show these kids that have to match the crime. And hopefully my children grow and live a better life. Cause I ain't father wanna see the kids locked inside. The last time I got released, I told myself, fuck that. Called lacking, now it looks I'm on the verge of going back.
That's a big message right there. When I got last released, I said, I'm not going back. Fuck that. And so this is my message to any of yous that haven't been there. I've not been there. But that's my message to you, man, as well. That's the one I'm going to advocate here. Instead of saying fuck that after you've been inside once, just say fuck that before we get there. That's what I'm going to advocate.
Mac11 this and Mac11 that. I'm on the track, putting in the West, back on the map, eh?
My adversaries, they wanna see us on TV. Coppers looking at us funny like we're ET. Making money right for the fams. 3Gs weekly, brother, we never stop round these streets. My adversaries wanna see us on TV. Coppers looking at us funny like we're ET. Making money right for the fams. 3Gs weekly, brother, we never stop round these streets. Making money right for the fams. 3Gs weekly, brother, we never stop round.
That sounds cold at the end. I kind of wish that the beat come back one more time and come back round, because that little cut there sounded cold. Yeah, I think my main point of review is something that I've already said during the reaction in terms of a message that's easy to digest. And yeah, that is most of my analysis there already. Again, there's no groundbreaking flows or bars or delivery or song structure. It's a very simple and basic, well, everything with a strong message behind it. I mean, all the foundations are there. There's nothing that's bad about this. It's professional sounding, it's professional looking, and then it has something coming from the heart. And so as long as you do have those foundations covered, like you are able to fucking rap, you are able to structure a song, you are able to sit in the pocket of the drums, I feel like as long as you're able to do those kind of things, well then yeah, that allows you to then just go as mad as you want with the message. For example, you can have the world's techiest flow, but if there's no lyrical content behind it, then you're missing out on something. What I'm trying to say is these brothers here, they have their foundations covered, they have a good standard on everything else, and then they put their message behind it. That's exactly how you should go about it, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, if you are a Jay-Z-esque rapper, then you're able to do everything at a world class. You're able to put a strong message behind bars and then have the flows with it, etc, etc. But not everyone's fucking Jay-Z, and that's something that I need to remind myself of sometimes. I'm comparing these artists to these rappers that are being at the top for fucking years and years and years. And so that's not me lowering my standards for these, man. I still feel like they did a great job here, and yeah, I just support the message that they're putting across. Either way, guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Feel free to check out my track Pennies. The fucking old freestyle. Some of you men have been asking me to put that on Spotify. That will be coming out on Spotify in the next few days. I can't give you a release date because I've set it to just upload straight away. So yeah, I'll let you know when that comes out. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll talk to you, man, later.